In a time where all we see coming out of spoiled ball-tossing NFL players is hate and divisiveness against everything that is America and those who protect and keep us from harm, it's nice to finally see a company who's not buying into the far left's idea of what patriotism and love of country should be. For decades, on Super Bowl Sunday it's a tradition to see millions of Americans come together for the big game. No one is a Republican or a Democrat, no one is a Christian, Jew, or Buddhist. We are all football fans. Some watch the game, some just eat the food, and some just watch the commercials which tend to be epic during this awesome yearly presentation that's as American as our flag, and all for which she stands for. Although longtime Super Bowl sponsor Anheuser-Busch caused a lot of controversies last year when they took it upon themselves to become immigration advocate, this year they have decided on a unifying message instead. The ad portrayed a man who is supposed to be a Budweiser beer production manager as he answers a phone call in the middle of the night. You hear him say, "I'll be right there," and he proceeds to get ready to go to work. But when he gets there we hear a rendition of the song "Stand By Me" as we learn it's not beer they will be making that day, it's to make canned water. The entire plant focuses its attention on water. The same water that was shipped out to bring relief to those affected by natural disasters such as we had in Houston, California, Puerto Rico and Florida last year. Via Variety, Budweiser splashes water in Super Bowl ad meant to sell beer. The king of beers intends to use the Super Bowl to highlight water. The brewer has established a Super Bowl tradition. Each year, Anheuser-Busch InBev ties its flagship brew to a commercial meant to inspire. In 2002, a Super Bowl ad for the beer showed the company's stately Clydesdale horses bowing to the Manhattan skyline, a clear nod to the tragedy of September 11, 2001. In 2015, the company made a toast to friendship with a commercial that tugged on heartstrings by depicting a golden Labrador puppy who gets separated from one of the stately beasts, only to find him once again. In 2018, however, AB hopes to rally its employee base by highlighting company workers who over 3 decades have helped to provide more than 79 million cans of clean drinking water in response to natural disasters. That also means the company will sideline its famous horses, who had a diminished presence last year. We are taking a different approach, which is not only to entertain, but, most important, to bring a message that has purpose and is very, very relevant for our country right now, says Ricardo Marcus, vice president of marketing for Budweiser, in an interview. The company believes the ad will prove relevant to parts of the country still recovering from massive hurricanes that ravaged places like Texas and Puerto Rico last year, and the ad calls out those places by name, along with California and Florida. In the ad's final moments, the words "We'll stand by you" appear on screen, and the last image viewers see is a Budweiser can with the word America scrawled across it. The commercial, crafted by the Miami ad agency David, was filmed at the company's brewery in Cartersville, Georgia, which is the designated facility for Anheuser-Busch's emergency water program. The spot features actual employees, not actors, and their actions are accompanied by a customized version of the classic song "Stand By Me" by singer Skylar Grey. The Cartersville team was called into immediate action in 2017, says Kevin Frankrog, general manager of the brewery there. This builds off the past year. We had Hurricane Harvey. It hit and the demand for clean drinking water through the American Red Cross was very high, he recalled. Anheuser intends to add a second brewery in Fort Collins, Colorado, to its emergency water program to increase its natural disaster efforts by the end of 2018. The brewer opts for the message as some of its competitors have stepped up their game. Miller Lite surpassed Budweiser as America's third favorite year last year, according to estimates released recently by Beer Marketers Insights, an industry trade publication. Bud Light and Coors Light, respectively, stand as the nation's first and second favorite beers. American brewers have faced a new market in recent years as U.S. consumers turn increasingly to wine, spirits and craft beers. Marcus says he remains optimistic about Budweiser's potential in 2018. The new commercial seems destined to avoid the fate of Budweiser's 2017 Super Bowl ad. That spot paid tribute to the company's founder, Adolphus Busch, who traveled to America from Germany in 1857. In the ad, people yelled phrases such as "You don't look like you're from here" and "Go back home" at the young entrepreneur, and Anheuser suddenly, and inadvertently, found itself in the middle of a national debate on immigration, just as a new Trump administration ordered a travel ban on people from 7 Muslim-majority countries. The ad, however, was crafted weeks before the 2016 election. The company believes the new Super Bowl commercial will be impervious to similar criticism, says Marcus, the marketing executive, and will appeal to people of many backgrounds. What a beautiful statement from a company that has been as American as football used to be before NFL management decided to let the spoiled brat millionaire players run the show. Please share in support of Budweiser.